What is up, guys? It is Josh from The Revolution. Hope you enjoy this video. This is the first episode of an Inter Milan career mode. As you can see in the top right hand corner, of the EA Insider, there is going to be a career mode series. Don't expect any extravagant editing on this. You probably used to not having extravagant editing anyway, but yeah, I've come across a Windows 10 problem where it's just stuck on an automatic repair loop sort of thing, where I can't get past where I have to choose my keyboard layout. That's my personal career mode, so we will call this one Inter. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this one. This first episode, it'll just be about setting up the club and stuff, and going into do we want to go into a pre-season tournament as such? We've got the option to here. Do we want to accept or decline? I think for the first season we want to accept, which offers the most money. It is the end one, but it is they're all the same difficulty. Yeah, all the same difficulty. And this one gives us an extra couple £1,000. So we shall go with that one. I'm not even sure where it is, but we'll go with that one. So yeah, I'll cut to, there'll be cuts, they'll be in the video, so just to make you aware of that. So let's have a look at what we are looking at here for our strike force. We have Icardi, Jovetic, Ida, Palicio, don't know why I pronounced that weird. Gabriel. I wonder if that's a strike from Argentina. That was on a youngster on FIFA 16, I'm not sure. Then for wingers we have João Mario. Interessant, João Mario? Okay, didn't know that. Then we have Candreva, we have Ivan Perisic, Biabiani, just pace. Does he still have his pace? Pace? Oh, you can't train it, so it's not a trainable attribute. And then Bakayoko. Midfield, we have Gary Medel. We have Banega. We have Felipe Melo. Then we have Ginokari. I can't pronounce that one. Then we have got Kondogbia, whatever. Zanata and Brozanovic. Not a bad midfield-ish. Centre backs, we've got Murillo, Miranda, Rano Chicha, Andrelio, Yao Gai. Then we've got Denan Basrio and why can't I pronounce any names today? Dembrasso, Ansalde, Nagatomo, sorry. Maingu and David Santon, the ex-Newcastle player. Oh, we've got Handanovic, who's injured. Wow, then we have Carizio, Degreg. Oh, my pronunciation skills today. Gregory, or whatever. Radu and Bernie. So, yeah, it's not the strongest in the net, apart from when Handanovic is back. So we'll whack João Moutinho in for some training drills. Just to get him better. What is his crossing? His crossing 77 and his long passing 78. We'll whack him in for that. Up front, why not? We'll get him in a training drill. His finishing's high enough, but we should get him doing ball control, dribbling and agility, just so he's fast. at those things. I want a holding midfield. We've got a centre defensive mid in Medell, and Benega's our attacking threat from midfield. Melo's old, I think. Oh, we have Brozovic, who shall, I believe, be our holding midfielder. I don't really know what are the suggested drills. One to passing. Oh, that's pretty low for what midfielder I'm looking for. We'll go with defending because he's going to be holding. We'll get him trying up in some defensive attributes. And we don't have any young-ish centre-backs from what I can see. I mean, we can get this guy because he's enough 81 in. I like my players to be able to have good dribbling and like ball control, just so they can bring it up from defence into the midfield and then lay it off to one of the midfielders if I so choose to. And we don't have any player like fast growth for full-backs because the youngest one is 19 but he is inexperienced. Santon's going to be our right back and Ansaldi's going to be our left back. We may as well try and get Santon up a bit. Oh my gosh. His dribbling's not too good, but his overall isn't too good neither. So we'll sim those. And then I'll do a quick cut. I'll cut now to me getting the team formation. Actually, I shall just do a quick run through of this. Teams in our group, we have Arsenal, LA Galaxy and Racing Club, not bad. Shirt sales, we'll just view the objectives, then we can fire them all off. Overall objectives are win within 2 seasons in Champions Cup, reach the final. Okay, that's a bit much, but qualify to the Champions Cup, I'm guessing that's this season, and will the Salcio win the title? Obviously I was expecting that. That is the long-term youth development. Within 2 seasons have at least one player from the youth academy signed in the first season, play at least 50% of the games in the next season. Right. So I guess we should start on that. Brand exposure, we need to gain 85 million earnings from shirt sales within a season. Shouldn't be a problem. I've seen that is pretty easy to do. Financial, reduce player wages by 60. Wow, reduce player wages by 63,000 a week. Ooh, that's going to be hard, but that's low. That's the low priority. I don't have to do that, but it's one of the objectives I could aim for. Reach the semi-final of the Coppa Nazionale, or Nazionale, whatever you want to pronounce it. And then obviously win the league. Continental success. Short-term qualify for the Champions League. Within 2 seasons, reach the final. So, they're telling me the transfer window is open. You're the one that just scouts players, aren't you? Yes, I'm not asked about you. Introducing yourself. You're another one of those scouts that I'm not bothered about. And updates on the health of there's a chance might be ready for the first competitive round. Oh, so we may be back for the beginning of the season, Handanovic. So it's not too... What? 106? Oh, is this with all the... Yeah. Wow, look at all those. So we sold Burgay to them and Laxalt to them, and then brought in Gabriel and Salde, Candreva, Mario, Benega. Okay, so we spent pretty big indeed. I mean, okay, so I'm going to do a quick cut to where I basically sort that into a formation I feel comfortable about and get the first team that I want ready. So I shall see you in the next part of this video. So we're back, guys, and I think I've sort of got the starting lineup ready. I'm not 100% sure. It may change throughout this career mode series that I'm doing. But I shall take you through the starting lineup. That shall begin this pre-season tournament. I will be testing out this formation. Oh, excuse me. Just to make sure I know what I'm getting into when I go into the first game of the season. And so I've gone with a formation that is 3-5-1-1. So 3 centre backs, Murillo, Miranda, and Androle. And then I've got 2 holding midfielders, like I suggested I wanted, in Felipe Melo and Brozovic. Then I've got, I can push Brozovic up instead of having Medel there. So I've got 2 holding midfielders there to cover the back 3 and possibly fill in at wing backs if need be, because they're not very attack-minded players. And then I've got a holding midfielder that can control the play, hopefully in Brozovic. And then up in attack, I've got Banega, on the left Perisic, and on the right Joe Mario. And the reason why I sort of went with this was because I noticed that on the work rates of Joe Mario, he's got a high defensive work rate, so he will pull his weight when it comes to defending and get back, which is good for this formation because of the lack of defence we have. But I'm hoping to hit people like team. I'm not really too focused on defending very well. I want to hit teams and outscore them sort of strategy. I know it's a bad strategy, but that's sort of the mentality I'm going for. But hopefully we can defend if need be. And then up front we've got the captain Icardi. And then on the bench we've got a pretty strong bench. Actually, I've not sorted this out. As I said, Handanovic is there in the reserves because he is injured. But we've got a pretty strong bench. I mean, we've got Jovetic, Gabriel, Ansaldi, Konogria, Santon, Nagatomo. I think we can actually drop Nagatomo. Where's Candreva? He's there. And bring Candreva up to the bench. And that is the team that I've decided to go for. Hopefully it works well in these pre-season games. And I'll be another quick cut, and I shall have some shortlisted players to try and improve this team. So I've compiled the list now of players that there's 2 areas I think we need to improve on. One is the centre defensive mid where Felipe Melo is, because he's 33 at this moment in time, and he'll be retiring soon, and plus I want to have that option there just in case as he gets injured, and I want someone more secure sat next to Medel. And also I'm just looking to shore up the defence as well alongside Miranda. Miranda's in the heart of the defence, and he's got 2 defenders either side. One's 80 overall, I think that's Marcelo. Then the other one, I've forgotten his name. He's 78 maybe, 76. So I'm looking to try and replace one of those, or maybe both of those if I possibly can, and do a swap deal for one of those. So the options I have to offer you guys, because I want to know who you think in the comments below, and hopefully some feedback comes from you. And I picked 3 defenders, as you can see in this list. One is Dejan Lovren of Liverpool, the team I support. I think he's good and comfortable on the ball, especially because he's left-footed. He's right-footed, okay. Either way, he's pretty good with his left, I'm pretty sure. Because he's got 4-star weak foot, because I thought he was left-footed, to be honest with you. That's why he sprung to mind, being calm and confident. And then we've got Toby Alderweireld of Tottenham Hotspur. He's already been scouted. I'm currently scouting Weigl and Lovren. As you can see, he's got good composure. That's a new stat, I believe, in mentality, should I say? In mental, sorry. He's got good composure, as you can see. He's good at stand tackle, he's good at slide tackle, he's good at marking, long pass, head accuracy, and his dribbling isn't dreadful for a centre back. So he's pretty good. He's got decent shot power. He's got good heading accuracy. He's got good short pass. as I said, his long pass is good as well. So hopefully he could bring us out of defence if we needed to, and bring it up to the midfielders and bring it just past where Medell and Melo will be. And then the other option, wow, that is really poor design there. You can hardly see that. Nicholas Otamendi of Manchester City. He's a year older than Toby Alderweireld. He's the same overall, but he costs just a bit less because he is that year older. But the same goes for him. He's good at slide tackle, stand tackle. He's got good heading accuracy. He's good at marking. I didn't really look at his stats much. He's not good at dribbling, but that can be trained up, and it should go up pretty quick. I'm pretty sure, because it's so low. Accidentally caught the button there. He's got good composure. He's got good aggression. He's got high interceptions. It's the same as Alderweireld, but he's got good jumping. He's got 90 jumping. He's pretty quick as well for a centre back. I'm just comparing the stats between the two. He's stronger and he's got more agility than Alderweireld. Whereas Alderweireld is more technically gifted, I'd say, than Otamendi. But it's down to you. I'll try and show you when Dejan Lovren gets his stats back, just to compare. I don't think he'll be 85. I think he'll be like 83, Lovren, but he's the younger of the three. So I could get both. I don't think I'll be able to get both of these because they're obviously not going to cost the base value. I think they're going to charge you just a bit more, maybe 30 million. Like 28 maybe for Otamendi, 30 for Alderweireld or more. Lovren, I'm not sure. And then the two centre defensive mids options I've got is Lars Bender of Bayer Leverkusen, should I say. I mean, he's just well technically gifted. Like he's all rounded. He's got good mental stats. He's pretty good at physical. He's got good stamina, reactions, strength, jumping. You name it, this guy can do it. Then the last option for centre defensive mid is Julian Weigl of Borussia Dortmund. He's being scouted at the moment. One technical stat is he's good at short pass, which is good, but he's 20, so he does look pretty promising. So I shall go in. I'll basically go into the first. I'll sim the first friendly. Sorry. So we'll get to the first friendly. I've just realised we're going to have to change the player development. Who is this? No, go away. I'm going to do a quick cut here. You won't see this bit. I forgot to sell players. And we're back, guys. Sorry about that. I completely was too focused on trying to put new players onto the short list. And we are into the first game of this tournament against LA Galaxy. Is Gerard playing? Gerard is on the bench. Are they mad? Wow, 9 minutes in, we've already got a goal. 2-1. Boateng scored for them, but we got Felipe Melo and João Mario scoring for us. Oh, we clinched it there. Stalled in the 84th minute. So it didn't seem like too bad of a match for us. As I said, we're going to have to change our player development. You're in the first team, you're not. So it's not too extensive, like, the change-wise. I really think we should train up a goalkeeper. He's 18 and 61. Or should we train up a different position? I say goalkeeper. We'll get his reflexes and position in that one, and hopefully he can maybe get into the team at some point next season. Actually, no, I think that's too ambitious for him. But let's simulate to the next match, and because I offered this guy a contract because there is only 1 year left on quite a few of the players. He wants 80,000, so I'll go ahead and offer him that one thingy. and we'll give him crucial, but we put him up for sale. Basically, we don't want him. He's old. He's not going to be gaining ahead of Jovetic, Eder, Gabriel, or Icardi. There's just no chance. So, well, we're not going to risk him. Well, we're not going to keep him because he's just going to waste money we need. And plus it'll head towards the crack down the wage bill. So we end up drawing 1-1 with Racing Club. And Banega missed a penalty for us. We went 1-0 down as well in the 14th minute. So that isn't too promising for us. That's probably just a press conference, isn't it? Nope. Final scout report on Weigl. We've got a report on Weigl. He's 79 overall at the age of 20. Which I think, to be honest with you, isn't too bad to say he's 20 years old compared to Lars Bender. And he's 8.8 million cheaper than Weigl. And by the looks of it, he's not got too dissimilar stats technically wise. Wow! Holy moly. He's got better short passing by a mile than him. He's got better long... I think at the moment I'm edging towards Weigl here, because he's got the youth aspect and he's got better passing than Bender by quite some distance, especially in the short pass, which he will be doing because he's just a sitting midfielder. He's good at interceptions, so is Bender. He's not too far behind on the composure part of things as well, so yeah, he's not too bad. Oh, he's not too shabby. The only downside to him is the tackling portion of him, should I say, but that can be improved because he's got 7 years on him. So, like I said, it's up to you. Oh, it looks like we've got some of the stats for Dejan Lovren, who's recently turned 27. So he's no longer the youngest option, but his stats aren't looking too bad, I must say. I mean, his composure's not as high as Alderweireld's, but his stand tackle's looking to be on par with Alderweireld, and it could be higher than Otamendi, because it's between 85 and 91, so I'm going to guess 87 maybe, which will be just one below Alderweireld's. His slide tackle is going to be pretty good. He looks like a pretty decent player, Lovren. I was underestimating what overall he will actually be, but we'll have to wait and see till that scout report comes through. That may just be it. Never mind. We've got an offer for Jovetic. Okay, I'm just going to reject 23. Where the heck has Sunderland got 23 million for one player? Normally they spend that much, but across a variety of players. I'm just going to reject that because he's a secondary striker. I don't think he is worth getting rid of. We're not interested in getting another job alongside this one. So we shall move along to the Arsenal game. The final scout report on Dejan Lovren. I'm reckoning 83 before it pops up. And what's it gonna be, game? Taking your time. I'll get back to you when it loads up. And we're back. I was wrong. It's 82. So we shall get rid of that for the time being. We've got an offer for Davide Santon, who's our right back. Now, the thing is with this is, do I sell him? No, because I want to fully commit to this new formation, which we haven't tested because I just wanted to sim the games. I want to get to the season and get the season underway, and plus I don't want to bore you with the pre-season. Do I get rid of him? Yeah, I guess we can do. Yeah, he's worth We're going to do a cheeky 5.5, and if they should go for that, I mean, they should have the money, Real Betis, for David Santon. So we could be getting rid of him. Hopefully we pick up the win here, because we could go out if Racing Club beat them, beat LA Galaxy. We should get the win. Yes, we do. 3-1, and it's a clean game from us. No bookings whatsoever. 2 for Banega, 1 for Perisic. I'm a little unhappy that Icardi hasn't picked up a goal in that game, but we get Dortmund in the semi-finals. Oh, this is going to be a pretty lengthy episode, I must tell you this now, because of all the episodes and stuff. We've got a training session because of all the episodes and stuff that don't make sense. Because of all the matches we are going through, we're basically getting just past this tournament, and we have a bit of growth on the goalkeeper, and Icardi is now 83 overall. So the team is looking stronger and stronger with each development training session we are doing. We have another offer for Jovetic. This time it's from Sevilla. We're going to just reject all offers and disallow future offers because we do not want to get rid of him. David Santon looks like he's on his way out of the club. Found all I could in Italy. I'm not bothered about you. You can just sit idle for the entirety of this career mode because I don't need you unless I am scouting players. We're going to sim this. We pick up the win, but unfortunately in the 83rd minute, Miranda gets his second yellow of the game. Just after the last game where we don't pick up any yellows, this game he gets red carded. Unfortunately for us, we get a bit of prize money for that, 3.57 million. Lovely, and unfortunately Miranda has picked up the ban. Oh, that's a bit of a sticky situation we are in. And we're against Madrid in the final. Lovely. We're just going to auto-replace just for this match because it's not too bad. We're in America. We got battered 3-1. Banega is seemingly scoring quite a few goals. Ronaldo, Benzema and Marcelo get the goals for Real Madrid. So it doesn't look like it's not working out horrifically, this formation. I mean, we've only lost... Wait, did we lose to Racing Club? I can't remember. No, we didn't. But we've only lost to a big side, which is Real Madrid, which I'd say we're not quite ready for just yet to stand toe-to-toe against, because, as you know, Inter Milan aren't the best and haven't been the best for quite some time. But now that we are past... the congratulating me suspension over. Yep. And we've got 4.2 million more in the bank to spend for players. The profit is getting close to turning into the green from the red, because look at those expenses. They're not too bad. The player wages and stuff's pretty high compared to what I'm up to. But it's Banega, João Mario and stuff. Player merchandise sales. We're halfway. We're near enough. We've near enough got 85 million pounds worth of merchandise sales, or should I say just shirt sales so far. And we're not even at the first game of the season. But anyway, that has been Josh from The Revolution. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. And I'm looking forward to seeing who out of the shortlist, out of the players on the shortlist I should sign. There it is again. I will go through it pretty slowly, pause it if there is any players you want to analyse the stats and stuff. But anyway, it's been Josh from The Revolution. Hope you've enjoyed. With a hop, skip and a jump, I'm going to end this video right here. See you in the next one, guys.